Welcome to the Redefining Excellence podcast. Here we focus on Bulletproof Your Transformation Initiative, which is all about being proactive, anticipating roadblocks, and preparing for the inevitable challenges that come with bold change. We've carefully curated the most valuable insights to help you lead with confidence, navigate complexity, and stay one step ahead in your transformation journey. Make this your go-to source for actionable strategies, practical tools, and thought leadership that empowers you to drive real, sustainable impact. We bring you curated, thought-provoking conversations with industry leaders and transformation champions. Every episode is designed to spark ideas and fuel your growth. Subscribe now to stay informed, stay prepared, and never miss an update. Let's redefine what excellence truly means, together.
Okay, let's unpack this. Imagine, just for a moment, a fire breaks out in a building.
Right.
Alarms are blaring, there's smoke, and, well, instead of asking why it started, faulty wiring, maybe dry conditions, we start obsessing over the fire extinguisher.
Mm-hmm.
Was it red enough? Was it in the right corner? Did it have enough foam? Sounds absurd, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. Yeah, completely ridiculous when you talk about actual fires. Yet what's truly fascinating and maybe a bit concerning is how this exact absurdity plays out constantly in the world of projects, programs, big transformations.
Right.
When these initiatives falter, budgets blow up, timelines slip, stakeholders just disengage. Our typical sort of knee-jerk response is to immediately scrutinize the tool.
The tools.
We ask, was the PMO, the project management office, using the right method?
Yeah.
Agile or waterfall? Do we have the right dashboard? Was the RCI matrix detailed enough?
Responsible, accountable, consulted, informed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
These things, you see, they're precisely the fire extinguishers of our corporate world.
That's a really crucial distinction. So if those tools are just the extinguishers we grab after the smoke's already started rising, what are the actual underlying fires, the things that really derail these big initiatives?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? The deeper issues, the real fires, they're usually systemic. It's often that critical lack of genuine stakeholder buy-in, real buy-in. Or maybe there's no truly shared vision, no clear, compelling business case for why we're even doing this transformation.
Yeah, the why.
You also see it when execution teams are just heavily siloed, working in isolation, not really seeing the bigger picture.
Right.
Or sometimes it's just widespread change fatigue. People are tired. They don't see the clear benefits for them.
Those aren't small things.
No, not at all. These are the fundamental systemic issues that really cause these efforts to fail.
And today, our mission for you is to really dive deep into how to move beyond this reactive, fire extinguisher mindset. We want to look at proactive strategies and, crucially, how the power of AI can help prevent these project and transformation failures before they even ignite.
Exactly. How AI can fundamentally shift that thinking.
So when we talk about this fire extinguisher fallacy, the core idea, like you said, is that failures usually aren't about picking the wrong methodology or if the dashboard looked pretty enough.
Right.
Those are just the tools you reach for after the problem's already burning. They are literally the extinguishers.
Precisely. And this is so vital because if you keep blaming the extinguisher, you never fix the faulty wiring, do you?
Makes sense.
The real problems, they stem from things like that lack of critical stakeholder buy-in we mentioned, or no shared vision, no clear why, or maybe those siloed teams, not talking to each other, or just that general change fatigue where people can't see the personal benefit. These are the systemic issues that truly derail massive efforts. It's not the templates or the tools themselves.
Okay, let's make this more concrete then. Maybe walk through some real-world scenarios to illustrate the fallacy and then show how a proactive approach, maybe boosted by AI, can make a huge difference.
Good idea. Yes, let's do that.
What's a classic scenario where you see this fallacy playing out?
Oh, one of the most common, unfortunately, is the product launch gone wrong.
Yes. Painfully familiar for many, I suspect. A new product launches, and bam. Critical bugs reported by the first users.
Yep.
Negative reviews start pouring in, sales tank, and the team's reaction. Pure scramble mode, right? Releasing hot fixes left and right.
That's it. That's our fire extinguisher in action.
Yeah.
And the typical reactive analysis you hear, we just need more robust QA right at the end of the cycle.
Focusing on the symptom.
Yeah, exactly. Focusing on the smoke, not the source of the fire. The proactive solution, though, is about shifting everything left, as they say.
Shift left, yeah.
It means early and continuous testing, integrating it throughout the development lifecycle, not just tacking it on at the end.
Right.
It also means having really robust beta testing programs, strong user feedback loops early on, so you actually hear about issues before they blow up in the market.
And this seems like a prime area where AI can really elevate things, moving beyond just reacting.
Absolutely.
AI using predictive analytics, maybe, looking at historical bug data, code complexity, even which developers worked on what.
To predict potential bug hotspots before anyone even starts coding that section.
Wow. So you're almost designing out the defects, preventing the fire before it even smolders?
Precisely. Then you've got AI-powered automated testing tools. These can generate way more comprehensive test cases, find obscure edge cases humans might miss.
And even self-heal tests when the application changes. That saves a ton of manual effort.
A huge amount. Improves coverage, too. Plus, think about AI doing sentiment analysis, monitoring social media, review sites in real time.
So it spots negative chatter or emerging issues almost instantly, like an early warning system.
Exactly, before it becomes a full-blown crisis.
Okay, let's pivot. Another really common challenge. The stalled digital transformation.
Oh, yes. The multi-year initiative that just loses steam.
We've all seen it, right? Departments start resisting the new systems, milestones keep getting missed. And what's the typical fire extinguisher execs reach for?
Almost always, they demand a root cause analysis and, you guessed it, a new change management plan.
Right. And the analysis often lands on
The classic oversimplification. People just don't like change.
which might be partly true, but misses so much.
It misses the deeper systemic stuff. A truly effective, proactive approach starts way earlier, establishing a clear, compelling vision for the transformation from day one.
And communicating it
Relentlessly, and getting genuine stakeholder engagement, involving key people from all levels in planning and execution. That builds ownership, real buy-in.
Not just informing them, involving them.
Crucially, and also, breaking it down, phased implementation, quick wins, show tangible, early successes to build momentum and demonstrate actual value.
Again, it feels like AI could really supercharge each of those proactive steps.
That's
Think about change impact analysis. AI looking at org structures, workflows, roles, predicting the actual impact of changes.
allowing for targeted training and communication before resistance even starts to build.
And the training itself. AI platforms delivering personalized content based on roles, learning styles.
Accelerating adoption where it's needed most, not just a one-size-fits-all approach.
You could even use AI for, say, employee sentiment monitoring, analyzing internal comms carefully with privacy in mind, of course.
To gauge sentiment, spot brewing resistance, and address concerns proactively before they become major roadblocks.
And natural language processing, NLP, digging into survey feedback.
Exactly. Analyzing that open text stuff to find recurring themes, underlying issues that simple scores just don't capture, turning qualitative data into actionable insight.
Okay, final example. Let's talk budgets. The over-budget program.
Ah, the bane of many a project sponsor.
A big program, way over budget, its whole future is now shaky.
Yeah.
What's the typical reactive move from finance?
They start scrutinizing every single expense line,
Yeah.
demanding immediate cuts across the board. That's the fire extinguisher.
And the reactive analysis is usually.
Almost always. Well, we just underestimated the costs. Simple as that.
But the proactive approach is much more involved from the start.
Much more robust. It involves using comprehensive estimating techniques right from the beginning, including proper contingency planning, risk-based budgeting.
Not just wishful thinking.
No. And continuous cost monitoring.
Mm-hmm.
Rigorous tracking, regular reviews against the baseline, not waiting for the big surprise.
And proactive risk management tied to finance.
Absolutely critical. Identifying, assessing potential financial risks early on, developing mitigation strategies before they hit.
And AI here, it feels like it could transform cost management from, well, reactive panic to something more predictive.
Completely. AI can analyze historical project data, market trends, resource availability.
To generate far more accurate cost estimates up front.
Yeah.
And predict potential overruns early.
Exactly. Moving from guesswork to data-driven foresight. Then there's anomaly detection. AI algorithms monitoring spending in real time.
Flagging weird patterns, potential fraud maybe, for immediate investigation.
Provides that early warning for financial integrity. AI is also great at resource optimization, finding idle resources, identifying bottlenecks.
Making sure every dollar, every person is used efficiently, saving costs that way.
Right. And finally, scenario planning. AI can simulate different what-if scenarios.
It's like scope changes, resource shortages.
Yeah. To understand the precise budget and timeline impact, that enables much more informed strategic decisions, not just reacting to crises.
Yeah.
So if we tie all this back to the big picture, the really crucial shift here is moving from, let's call it tool blame,
Right.
to systemic awareness. We have to stop pointing fingers at the dashboard or the methodology.
And start looking at the deeper structural issues causing the problems. That's a huge shift in perspective, and it changes the questions we ask, right?
Totally.
I mean, think about it. For you listening, how often have you been in a meeting where maybe the wrong question got asked? Instead of, why didn't the dashboard catch this?
Yes.
We should be asking.
What warning signals were ignored? And by whom?
Or instead of, was the agile tool used correctly?
Maybe ask, were teams psychologically safe enough to actually raise issues without fear?
Good one. And even with AI, instead of just asking, was the AI model accurate?
We need to ask, did we train the AI on diverse enough data? Does it reflect the real world?
So this brings us to the really exciting part. Using AI not just to react, but to spot and prevent these fires early.
Yes. Moving beyond AI is just a better, faster fire extinguisher. It's an incredibly powerful tool for prevention, for building resilience right into our transformations.
That's right. Imagine like AI-powered risk intelligence. Scanning everyday communications, emails, Slack, surveys, identifying those weak signals.
To predict scope creep or bottlenecks before they even fully form, like a project health crystal ball.
Or dynamic benefit realization dashboards. Using machine learning, ML, to adapt how we track benefits as stakeholder priorities shift, moving beyond static KPIs.
That's a big one. KPIs often lag reality.
And what about agentic AI assistance? Within the PMO, maybe. Proactive agents suggesting interventions.
Detecting disengagement across teams. Learning from past projects to improve future ones. That's getting closer.
And the really big idea, a digital twin of the transformation itself.
Simulating organizational changes using AI models before you roll them out for real.
Allowing for testing, refinement, de-risking it all in a safe environment.
Huge potential there.
So to bring it right back to where we started, back to that core analogy, when a transformation fails, we really need to stop obsessing over the extinguisher.
That red can in the corner, it isn't the problem. Instead, we need to consistently ask those harder questions. What actually caused the fire? Who ignored the smoke when it first appeared?
Yeah.
And what systems, what structures allowed that fire to spread so fast, even with good intentions?
The goal here, then, is to equip ourselves not just with better tools, but with genuinely intelligent AI-enabled systems. Systems that can predict, prevent, and protect our transformations from failure, turning that reactive firefighting.
The proactive prevention, building fire-resistant organizations in a way.
Exactly.
And that really leads to the ultimate question, one for you, the listener, to really consider for your own initiatives, your own deep dives. Are we truly solving the fire? Or are we just repainting the extinguisher?
A powerful thought to end on.
Think about how you apply that mindset in your own work, your reflections going forward. Is it the fire or the extinguisher?
Thank you so much for tuning in and spending your time with us today. We truly appreciate you being part of this journey. If you found value in today's episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps us grow and reach more amazing listeners like you. And guess what? We got another exciting episode coming up, packed with insights and ideas to help you grow personally and professionally. Until then, stay curious, keep learning, and as always, thanks for being here.